Welcome to Top Speed. My name is Christy, and today we're continuing our test drive with the 2009 Dodge Challenger SRT8 Limited Edition. For those of you who missed the first part, you can always find it on topspeed.com. So now, let's get back to Miles and that SRT8.
Now, with our Challenger here, we've had a lot of people admire the car and they ask us more questions. They especially want to take it for a test drive. And that actually got us thinking, why should we be the only ones to have the fun? That's why we found our friend Robert here. He's going to take it for a test drive for us. Okay. Whenever you're ready.
Let's start it up. That's amazing. Let's go for a joyride, guys. Car's got a lot of power. Definitely does. Definitely a big difference compared to the Charger though. A lot more power, it feels more sporty. Well, that's probably the most powerful car I've driven in a long time. I would compare it definitely to, it fits the era, 70s muscle car, pure muscle. I enjoyed it.
You like it?
Yeah, definitely, but it's still, it still drives like a new car, and it has the fit and feel of a new car, but it definitely has a lot of power. It drives great.
Robert,
I enjoy it. Thank you, Miles, it was appreciated.
Talked a lot about how this car is very much like an original muscle car. But one thing that our Dodge Challenger has that's very modern is it only takes one finger to bring that beast of a 1.6 liter Hemi engine to life. And after that, put a hand on the pistol grip shifter, put one other hand on your forced Polka wheel, and you're off. And this is where the real fun starts because, first of all, you have to have the manual transmission. It really keeps you connected with the engine, and even better is every once in a while in traffic you get to drop the clutch and give it a little bit of a love tap. And that's what this car is all about. It's all about raw power, and even that engine note is great. The engine note is, well, it's sort of like having an 80s rock band do a ballad for you. It might be raw, but it's also sweet and it's very emotional, and, well, it just gives it that great sound. And Dodge doesn't damper that sound too much in the car either. You get all that stuff really comes back in. The exhaust is all around this car, and you really love it. Well, most of us really love it. We actually had one staffer tell us that she could barely hear the radio in the car. The rest of the staffer said they barely use the radio in the car. Guess who likes cars more? As we said before, the Challenger is a big car. It shares a platform with other Chrysler cars like the 300C or the Charger. And so what we really got here is something that will float over bumps a little bit, but it's not like the old muscle cars. The old muscle cars, all car companies really ever did was they took their mid-size car platform, put a nice sleek coupe body on it, found the biggest engine they had, just stuffed it right in there. Now Dodge took the time to really make sure that this is at least going to go around corners somewhat. The difference is, well, if you saw the WRX we had in our fleet, that car was all about grip, 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 grip. Well, the Challenger, on the other hand, it's more about gripping the seat of your pants as you power through a corner. I can't say enough good things about this Hemi V8 engine. At 6.1 liters, 425 horsepower, 420 foot-pounds of torque. That's a lot of power. In fact, with our 6-speed manual, you can pretty much pull in every gear. Even better is, I can be doing 30 miles an hour, drop it into 5th gear, and the car doesn't even miss a step. It still pulls. It's just that much power. The gas mileage, on the other hand, well, it's not so great. 14 highway, 22 city. Of course, all this power is nothing without control, and, well, on the old muscle cars, you really had a problem because you had very skinny tires and you had drum brakes all around. Well, This is where the Dodge Challenger really comes into its own. You've got four-wheel disc brakes all around. We got that Brembo brake package. We already showed you that with the wheels, and you got nice wide tires. And so the whole thing, well, it stops a lot better than you would an original car. Granted, this car weighs about 2 tons, which all in total means that it's still not going to stop all that well, but well, in an original muscle car, those cars were measured as almost like they were stopping in yards. This one, you can predict it more, and you can really measure the stopping distance in feet.
Thank you, Miles. Well, that's all we have on the 2009 Dodge Challenger SRT8 Limited Edition. Tune in next time for our next test drive.